You would think that with Dark Dragon Stabs and fantastic coverage in moves like Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, or Earth Power, alongside Pseudo-Legendary status, Hydreigon would be a top tier Pokemon in your Hardcore Nuzlocke runs. But no, it is the single worst Pseudo-Legendary to get as your encounter, let alone one of the worst encounters in your Nuzlocke runs, and I will tell you why. Really quick before we start, and I'm sorry that I have to do this even if it is a bit annoying, but if you like this kind of content, please leave a like and comment. I'm currently transitioning this series from a short series into a long form video series, so your support lets me know you want to see more Hardcore Nuzlocke content. So why is Hydreigon the worst pseudo-legendary encounter? Simply put, it's because it is usually not obtainable in the context of a Hardcore Nuzlocke. Hydreigon is completely barred from usage in Unova due to the low level caps of the Elite Four in both Unova games. In X and Y, you can only hope to get either Tfilis or Hydreigon in Victory Road, and while they are useful against the Elite Four, less so against Seabolt though, half of Diantha's team is not favorable for Hydra. And no, you don't get access to Flash Cannon until the postgame, so checking Aurorus and Mega Gardevoir are out of the question. You want to use Island Scan to get Dino and Sun and Moon? Too bad, the Alolan Elite Four level cap is 55, so sorry, no Hydra and Sun and Moon. Or Ultra Sun and Moon for that matter, because Hydreigon's evolution line isn't even available in those games. Leon from Sword is one of the first fights I would argue bringing Hydra to, as it can beat Aegislash, Haxorus, any of Mr. Rhyme, Rhyperior, or Seismitoad, and Dragapult, specifically with a Choice Scarf that you can get in Balonlia. You can also run a pre-damaged Hydra below 50% with a Salac Berry to get around the one move restriction of the Choice Scarf, which makes the fight easier, albeit riskier since you cannot lead with it against Aegislash. Dark Pulse simply isn't strong enough to outright kill Aegislash. Otherwise, Hydreigon does exceedingly well in this fight. It's also the only fight in Sword you can bring Hydra to. In Scarlet, you can only bring Hydra against Final Nemona and AI Sada, the former against Lycanroc and Skeledirge if you for some reason picked Quaxley as your starter, and the latter against anything not named Slitherwing or Screamtail, with a Choice Scarf available to buy in Mesagoza. Bottom line, while Hydra itself is great, I don't recommend looking to get one in your runs, as it's barred from use in half of the runs it's available in, while only usable for 1 or 2 fights in the other half. If for whatever reason you absolutely need Hydra to get past a fight, then be my guest. Despite it being my favorite Pokemon of all time, I'd overall rate Hydra to be quite bad. Let me know which Pokemon you'd like to see evaluated for Nuzlocke viability, and please check out the Nuzlocke viability shorts in case a Pokemon you were curious about appears there. Crobat is up next.